What's up, everybody? Another leg day in the pit here on Sunday. We're gonna be doing a Q&A after the leg day. We're gonna answer everything we possibly can, cover everything in different angles, different aspects. We also did upgrade our camera equipment. Let me know what you think, and I hope you enjoy. Big light heavy, let's go.
Get that shit, bro.
Come on, Justin. Stick with him. Come on. Work. Let's go.
Questions that people have asked on Instagram, via Instagram story. Let's get it.
All right, first one is from Big Lou. I believe this might be for you. Are you a open or 212 guy?
I'm a 212 dude.
212 dude.
Big old 212.
So for people watching that might not know the difference, new into bodybuilding or whatever, there's two classes that are in open bodybuilding. There's 212 weight class where there's an actual distinguished weight drop that you have to make, 212 pounds, and then there's the open class, which is all the big monsters that you see. There's no weight restriction. You can be as tall or as short as you want. And just the objective there is to come in biggest, fullest, freakiest package possible. I'm a fan of the 212 division, maybe because it's a little more realistic a division for me to chase personally. If I do obtain my pro card, it'd be in the 212 division. So
212 is pretty much anything over 212.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
I mean, anything under 212, sorry.
yeah, there you go.
Anything over 212 is open bodybuilding.
Precise.
So I don't think I'm gonna move into the open. I'm sticking with 212 and trying to come in the top of the 212 class.
So we're on the subject of Big Lou, so we're just gonna stick with Big Lou here. Next question, Big Lou, since you submitted two, we appreciate it, buddy. When did you start helping people on their diets?
Probably when I was about 21. I started bodybuilding when I was about 18, and I didn't really know what the hell I was doing when I started. So I got a coach and a mentor, and you know, after learning from somebody and you know, going through the experience myself, I was able to then you know, teach it to somebody else. So I would recommend before you start coaching, before you start, you know, pretending you're a coach and whatever, make sure you're getting coached and mentored by, you know, somebody that's successful, somebody that's better than you, somebody that has also already been through it, and that's extremely important. So that's how I learned. That's how I got to where I am today.
I started helping people a little differently. So background story about me: I played baseball. I was a college athlete. So when I started helping people with nutrition, it wasn't necessarily bodybuilding right off the bat. It was a lot more sports nutrition, sports medicine. That was my niche per se, because that's what I was involved in personally. So then after that, going through schooling and getting into the more of the bodybuilding aspect after baseball kind of faded out and I didn't go as far as I intended to, that's when nutrition really took off for me. That's when I started pertaining towards, you know, people's ailments, whether or not there was their age that was an issue or some kind of barrier, or maybe digestion or allergy issue. That's when I really started to get into the nitty gritty, and I would say I was probably about 22 or so, maybe 23 in college when I started focusing hardcore on that. As for bodybuilding, that started, I'd say, about 4 or 5 years ago when I really started to get a heavy flow of bodybuilders and you know, athletic people that were, you know, their premise was getting on stage. That doesn't close me off. I still have many clients that I do that are all walks of life, lifestyle clients, and everything, you know, under the sun basically. So I think that'd be a good time right now to move into a next question that we got from Dita. She says, would you ever coach individuals of certain or with certain diseases such that are painful, such as RA? So yeah, absolutely. Just because I coach bodybuilders, I don't have any barriers on you know, who I coach. I have many clients with you know, ailments and diseases that I've helped them, some of them overcome, get off medication, pre-diabetics, stuff like that. So you just kind of deal with the the hand that you were dealt, and then, you know, I kind of help you along the way to give you different things, different avenues that you maybe tried and you weren't successful with, and and that's my job. But yes, I definitely take on clients with different ailments and different goals. It's a completely custom program. All right, so moving onward. When do you picture being retired from competitive bodybuilding, and how does that picture look for you?
Honestly, I couldn't even answer that question. I don't know. Okay. As far as competitive, I have no idea. But bodybuilding to me is a passion, and it's what I love to do on a daily basis. So bodybuilding in general will never end for me. I'm gonna fucking die in the fucking gym. You know what I'm saying? It's what I do on a daily basis. It's what I love to do. As far as competitiveness, I couldn't even really answer that question. Sometimes it comes to it comes down to an injury. It comes down to something that happens. But I'm not knock on wood. I'm not expecting any of that. I'm just gonna do what I love every single day and take it as it goes. Yeah,
I like that. So for me, nothing's written in stone. Kind of just taking it day by day, and using bodybuilding really as my platform. You know what I mean? Branching everything off that I do in life off bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is my foundation. It sets the tone for the rest of the shit that I got to get in order throughout my life. So bodybuilding for me is a staple, man. It's just not going anywhere. Now, when it comes to the stage and prep, bodybuilding and prepping for a show are two different things that people really don't take into consideration. Prepping for a show is a different animal. That's a set time, a set time frame that you have to attain these certain goals. Bodybuilding is a marathon. You're building that body for life, for everyday activity. You know what I'm saying? This is a genuine thing that I love to do. I have a niche in here. I'm in here. It helps me as a person to live my everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So if I'm feeling depressed, down and out, or I can't focus on something, this is my haven. This is what I go to. It's my constant. So competitive wise, I guess I'll know when to hang them up. You know what I mean? I'm a baseball guy at heart, and they call it a term, baseball players out there will know it, hang up the cleats. When it's time to hang up the competitive thong, I guess we could go with our thong. When it's time for me to hang up my man thong, then I guess that's the road, when I'll cross that road. But right now I'm still hungry, I'm still young, I feel great. Every day that passes, I feel like my physique is improving. I'm laying more groundwork, and so I'm in no rush to get to the stage, and I want to make sure when I present again that it's my absolute best, and potentially my last time as an amateur, because that is a goal of mine. It's something I want to attain for several reasons, and one of them is because in here I owe it to myself. I've lost a lot of I won't say lost opportunities, but I've made sacrifices. You know what I mean? Tristen can attest to this. This is about sacrifice, and if you're not giving 100% into something that you're giving up other things for, time with loved ones, vacations or whatever the case may be, you damn well better be making it worth it. Don't let it die in vain. You know what I'm saying? In a sense.
No regrets.
So yeah, no regrets.
That's the last thing I'm thinking about right now is retirement.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you're
100%.
in the same fucking way, dude.
I read that message, and I get it 100% because every once I put a time frame on thing, but I guess I could say I'm so caught up in the moment right now that I sure as shit ain't thinking about slowing down. I'm fucking pinning the gas pedal right now.
That's the last thing on my fucking head, dude.
Right.
Stopping, slowing down, fuck no.
Love building cars. We're hot rods, and I'm just adding parts.
Full steam ahead, bro. Every fucking day, man. We're getting better and better and moving forward. We're getting better growth, progress every day, baby.
We bounce off each other,
Yes.
We all do.
We feed off of each other, and we just build each other on a daily basis, and
100%.
that's what we're about.
That was a touchy subject. You hit a string there.
Got a little emotional there.
All right, so moving onward. This one is from Jennifer Hill. So Jen says, thoughts on counting macros and flexible dieting? Well, as you know, Jen, we are all about counting your macros in the sense of constructive diet. So that doesn't mean just because your macros match up with a fucking Pop-Tart, they should go have that. I'm never gonna tell you that as a coach. Yeah, it matches up, you might lose a pound or two, but it's about compensation of what you're putting in your body. You gotta make sure that you're gonna get the right nutrients out of something, you know what I mean? It's about how your body looks, not a weight. I tell my clients, especially my females all the time, Jen, I think I've told you this before when we had the chance to work together for a little bit. stop focusing on the scale. Focus on your appearance, how your body looks, the composition of your body, the skin. You could weigh 116, your goal weight is, you know, 110, but you look damn good at 113, you know what I mean? So pay attention to composition of your body, and that goes for men as well. When you say
go by how you look and go by how you feel. That's the biggest thing. You know, numbers are just numbers. The scale is just numbers. You know, go by how you look and how you feel. You got to go with your body, and everyone's body is different. So you really have to read your body and you go by how you look and how you feel. Right. Most important.
Yeah, and essentially, I mean, I would hope that most people get into this thing. That's why I got into this. It's a healthy lifestyle. So you're gonna tell me if you eat 30 grams of carbs from sweet potato, okay, which is a very nutritious food, and then you're gonna match carbohydrates up from processed Pop-Tart. Does that even sound logical to somebody that doesn't have any education about nutrition at all? No, it doesn't. You're not gonna get it's completely saturated with sugar. It's completely saturated artificial flavoring and artificial wheats and all kinds of shit. Do you expect to perform the same way, and you expect that to benefit your body and your physique the same way that sweet potato is? So in that sense, yes, kind of goes with the new trend of fasting, the fasting. So basically it's, for the most part, some people do it correctly, but for the most part, people starve themselves for a 16 to 20 hour period and then eat like complete dog shit for 2 or 3 hours to fast again. I don't understand it. Didn't you get into this to feel better? There ain't no way in hell you feel good eating like that.
It's like you're shocking your body to feel like shit, to look like shit.
Just consistently eat clean food and feel good consistently. You know what I mean? It's not about finding the easy way out in this shit. Yeah. It's not about putting a time frame on something. It's about living a lifestyle, finding a realistic way to do so, and still enjoy yourself.
It's all about having fun and enjoying yourself.
Yeah, getting caught up with that, really. That's what I would say.
We have fun every day doing this shit. We work hard, but we have fucking a lot of fun.
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
All right, this is a good one. This is from Evan. It says, in the off season, how lean should you stay? Should abs be visible without flexing? Yeah, man. You should never, in my opinion, be out of shape ever, right? Goes back to what I just said. Have fun with this shit. Stop putting a time frame on it. Learn how to function every day without calling it dieting. You know what I mean? It's eating for a purpose. How about that? It's a new concept to consider, and something I would like people to take away from this, you know what I mean, is eat with a purpose. What you're putting in your mouth, make sure there's a reason for it. I'm not saying never have a slice of pizza again or whatever, but let that be a treat instead of a fucking everyday thing, variable in your diet every week. It should never ever be a constant in your diet.
It really goes by like what you put in is what you get out. It's like if you
100%.
want to feel good, if you want the body of your dreams, you're gonna fucking work for it every single day. You know, it really comes down to how bad you want it and how good you want to look. You can look good all year round and have a lot less work to do when it comes showtime, contest prep. You know, and I try to stay as lean as I can and feel good all year round.
Exactly.
Because I'm better mentally and physically.
100%.
So that's why I'm gonna keep my body fucking on point all year round. So I'm good in every aspect of my life.
100%. And if you do this for health purposes as well as enjoying yourself in the growing processes of it, I'm not saying you can't add a little extra fluff. I'm not saying to walk around with veins in your abs 24/7. You know what I'm saying? But what I am saying is, you know, enjoy the process of chasing a better physique. You know, it doesn't mean you have to be super shredded in 4 weeks, but as long as you're, you know, continuously growing and
better yourself every fucking day, no matter where you're at, like you can always get better, and it's just gonna
condition-wise too.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's just gonna boost your self-esteem. It's gonna boost your confidence.
Feel better.
You're just
overall.
gonna be better in every single aspect of life. Bodybuilding, you know, the business world, literally whatever you do, you're just gonna be that much better, and you're just gonna be that much more confident in yourself and everything that you do in life. So keep moving forward, keep pushing forward, and keep progressing, and you know, that's what's gonna lead you towards success.
Okay, here's a good one.
Okay.
So this one here is from Pete. It's a client of mine. He has affiliation with Whole Rack Nutrition. If you guys heard that out of Chicago, Illinois, he asked a really good one. What's the lesser of two evils? Missing a meal or making up those calories with, say, a quick meal at like McDonald's or something quick just to get your calories in? Here's my answer. Because this is how I'm gonna answer it, because I know you're one of my fucking clients. Don't miss your fucking meals. prepare yourself by bringing your meals.
There you go.
If you decide that you don't want to bring your meals, then you failed yourself to begin with.
There you go.
So there's my answer. I'm gonna leave it at that.
There you go. You get in what you put out.
There you go.
That's it.
No lesser of two evils. Just,
That's it.
Just be a fucking saint.
Put in-
Pack your fucking meals.
Put in the work.
Prepare yourself.
Get your meals in and don't fuck up.
Yeah.
And
You invest.
You'll become a better
Invest in
person.
yourself.
You'll become a better bodybuilder. You'll become better in life in general.
Organization.
Organization and fucking discipline. You know, that's
Yeah.
that's what it's about. Commitment, discipline, and pushing hard every day.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So I appreciate you tuning in. We're gonna try to once a week or something like that. If you guys enjoyed this content, I wanted to present a very transparent, raw content form for you. So if you guys like this, please feel free to comment. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And if you don't like it, no hard feelings. You know what I mean? But give it a chance. I think we're pumping out a lot of good stuff. I'm having a lot of people on the YouTube channel that are very influential in the bodybuilding industry. I just uploaded a video between me and Jacob Wilson that we're training back, tossing out tons of info. I mean, he was enlightening me. He's trained with high-end people like Dusty Hanshaw, who's known for his training mechanics and stuff like that for back. I personally pick his brain as much as I can. And this is a guy that is offering free information for you. So go view it, go enjoy it. And I mean, there's gonna be a ton to come. So appreciate you guys tuning in.